It's about that time, folks. Week 2 prime time on Twitch for the CSFA, the Collegiate Sim Football Alliance. Welcome back to the channel. And I didn't realize a little bit earlier, but my mic was on for like a good 2 minutes or so when I was making sure all the settings are good. But you just heard my side. You didn't hear none of all the craziness that goes in the background. That's what we do. We got to go one take. It's all it takes here in the league, and I can't wait to see how this one goes down. It's going to be the Lake Geneva University Owls taking on the Central Houston Polytechnic Bloodhounds. 1-0 versus 1-0, and only one of these teams will be going to match up with East Augusta for our sole 2-0 teams. And you already know we got the homie in the booth this time around. He's got a little bit to lose and a little bit to gain at the same time, seeing as both of his players are on either of these teams. Shout out to the homie KC Colby. Let the people know how you're doing.
I mean, you said it. This is going to be an exciting game for me no matter what.
Yes, so he's going to get that proper setup in the back end and on Twitch. You can't be too mad at it. Make sure you follow the channel like I always say. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. We're going to get this one picked up and put onto the YouTubes after this game is over. Shout out to all the people in the chat for what I'm seeing. It should be a solid day today with this one, and you can really go either way on this one, but CHP does have that talent that has made it to the playoffs multiple times. You see on the Lake Geneva side, they just got their first win last week, and they're trying to make it to 2-0. What are you thinking about these two teams, Kobe?
Well, you know, we've only seen one game from each. LGU put up a really fantastic performance against Zotec, and you know, for a team that went unvictorious last year, I think it was a more impressive game than I was ready for. Whereas for CHP, they went undefeated the previous year on the exact opposite end, took some huge losses, but still have enough big pieces to where I give them the edge.
And we was talking about this before last season ended, you know, like all the seniors and all the uncapping players within the main, or not the main, but the top 4 teams that started with the CSFA, it was going to drop that talent level just a little bit, but CHP is one of those teams where there's still a lot of really good pieces on there. It really showed out in their last game, the first one for the season. I'm trying to see what's going to happen in this one. They got a heavy duty passing game along with the Consensus top running back as well, so you never know how it's going to go down. But we're going to move over to the gameplay section on my Streamlabs. Thank you for being so nice to me. And as you can see, it's pretty split down the middle in regards to the verdict here, surprisingly, and it still gives CHP that minor edge there, so maybe it's a little bit closer than we've been thinking.
Anywhere between 23 and 54 points expected to be scored. I like that range. I think it'll be somewhere in there.
Yes, and both teams were able to show out their offensive prowess in the last week, but we got to see what happens in this week. I'm not going to ask for nothing today. We're going to go ahead and hit that play game button, and best of luck to both of these teams out here. I see you, H Maniac 5, rooting for Lake Geneva. I see you in the chat. Make sure you show some love to your boys up here. It's going to be a fun one in this one. Like always, the CSFA, the collegiate set for the professional league up top, the USFA, the United Sim Football Association. And this is where everyone earns their stripes, if you will. If you can't make it here, there's a solid chance you can't make it up top. But we're going to start this one off in Houston, Texas. Welcome to the end of week 2 for the CSFA. It's going to be Sean McGowan taking that pass to 25 to the 26, and it's going to be Owl football to start this one off. Coming straight out with a 3 wide receiver set. Quick pass to the right, and Matt Shepard makes him pay to the 45 and down to the 47-yard line. Lake Geneva on the move early.
And like I said, we saw this against Otech as well. LGU can actually move the ball very consistently through the air.
And Blame Dragon says that you better stick with that pass game right there. That run ain't going to work. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. No gain on that play. They're going to give it to him again up the middle this time. Get some of those yards back. 3rd and medium situation here. Dot Daddy, right side, over the head of the receiver. I think that was Shepard again. And it looks like the first punt will be forced by CHP. Promising start after that first play, but what a punt there by Anita, taking that one to the 5-yard line. CHP has to drive the field.
I'll be honest, I thought it was even closer.
And they're going to do the same thing. Go for that side. It's going to be CHP getting stopped behind the line of scrimmage. I got my players confused. I saw Rage and then I seen Cage. I was like, wait, that put the wrong way. Yeah, that messed me up. I had to stop and check. Deep pass right side, wide open Kevin Lee, and he just says, I don't care, but we got to check the flag. What is happening? Offsides, and it's going to be a touchdown for CHP already. Wow. Easy money, that speed. And how fast is Kevin Lee? How high did you get that speed?
87.
And that is what 87 speed can do for you. And CHP is already on top within the first 3 minutes. Definitely expected there as well with CHP's high-powered offense. LGU, although they did get the victory last week, they do have some deficiencies in regards to speed, and they made it known in that one. CHP on top 7-0, and it's LGU back on the field again. The play fake here, tossing it right side wide open, Nathaniel Darby, and there goes another offsides penalty in favor of LGU. They'll go ahead and decline it, and now they're in CHP territory. Handoff here to Rage. Falls forward for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. Dot Daddy looking for a man wide open again. Matt Shepard inside the 25 and a face mask to make it to the 10. LGU says they ain't going to give up just because they gave up a touchdown. You love to see it.
Unless he's wearing his helmet around his hips, I don't see how that could be a face mask, but okay.
Dot Daddy again, right side's open and a drop touchdown probably there, 2nd and goal. Looking for a man here. Left side over the head of everyone. Is going to be 3rd down here. They are in field goal range, but I'm sure they're looking for that 6+1. Dot Daddy looking for a touchdown. And they're going to go 5 wide here. Man, left side wide open. Matt Shepard gets the touchdown. And assuming we get the extra point here from Anita, we back to zeros. A real good game to start.
What I'm amazed at is how many of these receivers are just open.
Kick is up. Kick is good. They're from Lake Geneva. And we're back to 7-7. Shout out to the homies in the chat. Again, I see you 7 viewers. Let's get it to 10 for your boy. Make sure you tag your locker room. Get them in the game. It's going to set up Waylon Jottle. Taking that one past the 25-yard line. Actually, right at the 25. CHP back in the mix. And I won't be surprised if they try to hit him deep again. Nope, they're going to go for the run play and stuff. There's going to be Dick Buckets taking it back 2 yards, 2nd and 12. Kenny Khan the second. Tossing it deep again in triple coverage this time. Didn't quite have the arm. It's going to be 3rd and 12.
It's a shame because Lee was at the front of that one.
Yeah, seeing him running. I was wondering if he was going to try him again. 3rd down here. Kenny Khan looking for the mix. Right side's open. And he stepped out as he was trying to turn upfield. And it's going to be 4th and 8. LGU gets the stop. Sending that one away. Looks like the punt returner elects to let that roll. Didn't want to take any chances.
That's not gonna do it. He'd have been much better off catching that. I don't get why that's a thing in the AI now.
It's kind of weird there, but LGU says they ain't worried about it. They said they're going to try to move this ball down the field again. Right side's open, but the pass off the mark also looked like the receiver moved a little bit there. 2nd and 10.
Man, a lot of support for LGU here in chat.
LGU's been grinding ever so slowly. You love to see it, but they got to go backwards now after the penalty. 2nd and 15. Daddy. Nice protection in the beginning. Right side, caught by Shepard. Turns up a little bit to give him some more chance to throw some more passes there. 3rd and 8.
At least they were actually covered this time. Like I said, LGU's been finding gaps all over the place.
Daddy looking. Right side's open. Nathaniel Darby catches it, but a holding will take him back, and they're going to start over. That's a tough break there.
And of course, in Axis, they don't do the half rule. So if a penalty takes him back, it'll take him back, in this case, all the way to the 3.
Adam Rage just going to give him some breathing room, and they're going to have to rely on Anita's leg for this one. 4th and 14. Anita got the leg, though, past midfield. Charlie Mack's going to be that return guy there, taking it past the 35. And that's going to set CHP up for some good field position to get something.
And some great blocking on the left side there, too.
Khan hit as he throws. Nice pressure up front. I think that was the homie, what's the homie name? Nope. Not, I was thinking it was going to be the homie Dick Butkus. He was on the left side there. That's why I placed him. But it's going to be Edwards hit by LeClaire. It's going to set up 3rd and 12. Khan again, right side's open, off the hands of Lee, and that's going to be 4th and 12. Molyneux with one of his worst punts I've seen in a minute from Molyneux. That's going to be down at the 31. Harley went up 5 yards.
Hard to believe it's still the first quarter with all the stuff that's happened.
Look for a man here wide open, Nathaniel Darby, and there goes the catch for the first down that he missed out on last drive. And it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 45. Lake Geneva's finding these holes. And they're going to pass it again. Looking deep right side, wide open again, but could not adjust to the ball there. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Daddy again looking. Right side, going to be Matt Shepard again. And it's going to be another face mask penalty. There goes Pablo Sanchez, the 3rd, down to the 30. And Lake Geneva's finding these holes. I'm not sure how they're doing it, but they're figuring out a way to get the job done. Making the handoff here is Daddy looking for Sean McGowan. And he's getting another first down inside the 20. Lake Geneva looking like a well-oiled machine on this drive here. And we're going to close out quarter number 1, 7-7. Make sure you throw some 2s in the chat for your boy. Is Lake Geneva trying to take this lead here? Gave up that touchdown earlier, but now looks like they're on the move. A gain of 4 on that play in the 2nd and 6. Handoff here. Nice defense there to prevent a long gain. It's going to be a gain of 1, 3rd and 5 here. Looking for the conversion. Daddy. Right side's wide open again. Matt Shepard's going to get number 2. He's by himself. And it's going to be another score there for Lake Geneva. Daddy with touchdown number 2 as well. Kick all the way there for Lake Geneva, keeping it moving. And it's, wow, Lake Geneva is not playing games today. The Lake Geneva chat is astounding. It's going to be Waylon Jottle taking that pass to 25. And CHP football once again. Colby, don't tell me this LGU offense got you speechless over there. What are you thinking over there?
Man, I am a little worried.
Right side Edwards getting a little bit outside of the 30, and it's 3rd and 2. I did game plan specifically for this team in regards to making sure I wanted to stop that guy in the backfield, Edwards.
I mean, I'm okay with that because I want Cushing to get some tackles.
I was going to see if I could put a little pressure on that quarterback of theirs right there. Xavier Ali with the return, taking that pass at 30. His first game in the CSFA. Shout out to the homie. Is going to be 1st and 10 at the 31.
And that's played by our new Tacoma GM, by the way.
Yes, sir. Right side's open. Matt Shepard with another catch out of bounds. A flag on the play, and it's offsides there. I'm sure.
Wow.
It's
I
going.
think that's the 4th penalty on CHP this game.
There
2 of them haven't mattered, though.
2nd and 1 here. They're going to pass it. Pressure, but still finds the pass. Gusaroni's running free to 40. The 31 more man to beat and takes it inside the 20. What is with this Lake Geneva offense today? And Dot Daddy looking like a seasoned veteran. You can call him Seasoned Daddy if you're going to call him that. Right side's open again, but you almost threw a pick there. They said Shepard is with his best Cooper Kupp impression. I won't disagree with you there. He's been balling so far. 3rd and 10. Dot Daddy quick pitch right side. Gusaroni does make the catch, and it's going to be 4th and 5 here. Should set up a somewhat easy field goal here for Anita. But she shanks it to the right, and it's going to be no good from 30. And that's a break CHP could use, especially after that big play. Kenny Khan, right side. Kevin Lee does make the catch. And I think that's his 2nd, right, of the day?
3rd.
The 3rd? Oh, yeah, he did make one more after the touchdown.
Short ones, though.
2nd and 4 here. Kenny Khan looking and could not connect to that man crossing to the left. It's 3rd and short coming up. Not close. Kenny Khan, they're going to send a blitz. Doesn't get home off the receiver's hands, off the running back's hands there. And it's going to be 4th and 4. And that was a pretty well-timed blitz there right up the middle. Forced that quick pass. Xavier Ali once again with the return past the 40, almost past the 40, down to the 39-yard line, and LGU's back on. Dot Daddy left side, Matt Shepard again takes that one out of bounds. 1st down Lake Geneva. Like, this is crazy right here, how Lake Geneva's just passing it like they've done this before. Is this a new landscape of the team? I'm not really sure. They tried to get to the crossing pattern there and got caught up on the online. Yeah.
Collided with each other.
It's 15 for 23, 2 TDs. Dot Daddy looking for some more. Handoff, and Adam Rage is going to get sniped by the defensive lineman. It's going to set up a long 3rd down. Warren Waters. It's actually a pretty good Sim League player name, I'm not even gonna lie, but it's gonna be left side, no dice, and there's gonna be another stop here from CHP. Might need to consider making that my filler player there, Warren Waters. You never know.
It's really not bad, yeah.
1st and 10 coming up. CHP on the clock here. 4 minutes left in the 2nd. Still got plenty of time in this game. to get something rolling. Tom Edwards finding a little room to get to the 20 in the second down.
Yeah, you weren't kidding about shutting him down. 5 carries for 7 yards.
That was my game plan right there. Kyle Bringer with the penalty to make it closer to the midway point of the field there, and it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 48. Kenny Khan with the completion, but it does not count.
They didn't count that as a completion.
Right, it doesn't with penalties. Penalties it takes away.
That was a beautiful catch by Lee too.
Of course you catch that. Of course, it's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. CHP trying to get score.
Because that was a face mask, I thought it's just added on to the yardage after the play.
If it's a penalty, especially if it's a defensive penalty that is accepted, the play doesn't register.
Caboose is in chat. Surprised to see LGU winning.
I'm surprised to be doing this commentary as well. What's going on? Truck driver, aka league owner, 6 for 14 on the day for Tom Edwards. Looks like the game plan on my initial process is working a little bit. No dice on that play. An offsides penalty will give him a free first.
Well, that's a gift.
That was on 3rd down too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's a tough break there for Lake Geneva there. It's going to be Kenny Khan looking and got Kevin Lee there inside the 15, and CHP's got hell intentions to get this score back tied. H-Maniac said that's a slanderous comment from Caboose right there. It's going to be 2nd and 10 after that drop pass. Could not quite tell who that was. Did you see that play?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the player. Yeah.
I think it was Jottle, but
Kenny Khan looking. Middle field, left side. That will be the first. Actually, I take that back. They say 3rd and inches.
So close.
If they had reviews, I would have went for it right there. It's going to be Kenny Khan. Quick pitch right side and could have been picked. And the holding penalty will back him up. But it's going to be 4th and goal. They said they're just going to keep it as is. Will they go for it is the question.
Ooh. I mean, they're going to kick it, but I really don't like from this situation.
That left hash as close as possible, but he does knock it through this time around from 18.
I mean, the good news is we get the ball back at the half, so if we can just hold them for the rest of the quarter here.
Yeah, and hopefully your team can stop them, you know? Like, it goes both ways for you. So you can't just say we and then, like, not talk about the other team. But it's 1st and 10 here for Lake Geneva at the 29-yard line. Shout out to the crew up in the chat. Again, how many views we got? We got the lucky number 10 IC. Thank you so much for your time here, spending it with the homies. Adam Rage getting to catch out the backfield for 3. And we'll go over the team leaders here. Oh, what a hit there. And it's going to be 3rd and 7.
And that's a free clock stoppage.
What the?
I imagine they're just going to run and force CHP to burn a timeout.
They're going to do exactly that and get hit in the backfield. Guess who? Warren Waters. My new bot player name or something close to it, I'm pretty sure. There's going to be 37 seconds left here. CHP calls their first time out. And they do have a chance to respond here if they could get another one of those one-hitter quitters. But Charlie Mack's going to take back to the 30.
If I can get a TD pass to Lee or a sack from Cushing, I'll be delighted.
Either one works in the mind of Kobe.
Happy. Yeah.
Middle field wide open, and he almost broke free that time, but they'll call timeout number 2 as they hit Owl territory. Oh, almost Owl territory. Every time I see that pan to the camera, I keep thinking it's like flipped around or something. I don't know. But it's going to be down at the 49-yard line, a gain of 4. Keeping it moving. You see right there, Kevin Lee already over 140 yards. And they're going to pass to him again, but he ain't catching it that time. 3rd and 6.
I didn't think it was that many.
Kenny Khan doesn't get the quite the pass they wanted to, but I think the pressure right up the middle once again kind of spooked him a little bit there.
Well, initially, Lee was running a route slanting toward the middle and then hooked back to the outside. It was really weird.
What a punt right there inside the 5 again. Both teams are getting one of those punts. And Lake Geneva can't slack here either. They got to go forward where they risk it messed up in the backfield. They're going to pass to the right side, and Gus Cerrone's just going to give them some breather room. So I think that helped out a lot. You're going to send a blitz, doesn't get home. Matt Shepard comes back for it, and he's just going to add to the stat line here. And we have hit halftime. It's going to be 14-10, the score currently. And wow, what a game from Dot Daddy so far. 18 for 28, 2 TDs, 179 yards. Kenny Khan still trying to find his way, but he did get that early TD to get him on the scoreboard. 166 yards total. And what are you thinking about this game so far, Cushing/Lee?
Like I said, I had the lead, the edge going to CHP. So for LGU to come out there and consistently move the ball through the air, I didn't think you'd be successful in shutting Edwards down to this extent. I mean, 2.3 per carry is really impressive.
That was honestly when I was setting up the strategies. That was kind of my. I wanted to see if Edwards could beat us out. I already knew Kevin Lee was going to get his numbers, whether I put a more pass-heavy defense there as opposed. He was going to get it. So I was like, okay, the last thing I want to happen is to get the run game rolling, and so far it's working in Lake Geneva's favor up to this point. But looking at the stats here, Matt Shepard having a solid game. I think this is his first multi-touchdown game of his career. 9 for 73. You can't be mad at that. Darby and Cerrone both coming up with some solid plays in the passing game. Waylon Jottle 2 for 21. And as we already seen, Kevin Lee already 7 for 145. Already got his touchdown early, but he's looking for more, I'm sure. And no sight of the homie Cushing at the current moment. But we got a lot of spread out here in the tackle game. Chambers, LeClaire, Bringer, Givens, and Butkus has around 2 to 3 tackles. Butkus with 2 tackles for loss so far at the current moment. Dragon here, he doing his thing with 6 tackles, a tackle for loss. Ethan Moore with 3 tackles. And you see Molyneux right there with 3 tackles. Pablo Sanchez the third with 2. Let's check out these team stats really quick. And pretty even in regards to the total yards. And Lake Geneva, they've been running these plays. That's pretty crazy right now. They've been converting a lot of first downs, keeping CHP off of the field. And so far it's been working to their benefit. So let's go ahead and move into the second half. I'm pretty sure you could throw some threes in there for your boy. I see 9 viewers this time. Someone left. Someone get them back up in here. I need to see more people up in here.
It was probably Caboose driving through an area with shitty internet.
He probably was. I won't dispute you on that. It's going to be Waylon Jottle taking that to the 26-yard line. And just like you said before, CHP is going to start with the rock in the second half. Let's see how they get this offense rolling. It's going to be a quick pitch right side to Mondo Garcia. A gain of 7 to start.
It's his first catch of the night.
2 targets, 1 catch for 7 yards for Mondo, giving it to Edwards, and he does get that first down play. First down and 10 coming up. Kenny Khan under some pressure, throwaway.
I'm actually surprised at the throwaways because I didn't think Khan would have the awareness to throw it away.
Still got a lot to grow within the league. Right side's open. Mondo with another catch, a gain of 2, but the face mask saves them, and it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 49.
And this is twice they've been bailed out in a difficult first down situation and just handed it with a penalty.
Right side over the head of Lee. This is going to be 2nd and 10. Shout out to the homies in the chat. I see the homie H Maniac 5, left side no good. I see Colby up in there. You in the booth, you in the chat. I love you for it. I see Bringer with a 3. I see your homie GTG 1994. I see you with a 3. Damon 823. I see you there as well, big dog. A gain of around 8 on that play, and it's 4th down. Another stop here from his LGU defense. Molyneux, right side into the end zone. And it looks like Lake Geneva will start the second half at the 20. Can they keep this offense rolling is the question. Left side wide open, and they're lucky because that Shepherd had an open lane.
About time they get some of those.
2nd and 10 here. Looking for a man. Left side's open. Gus Cerrone with another catch. Is going to be 3rd and 7. Taking a handoff. Nice protection and deflected. It's going to be 4th and 7. Both defenses come out strong.
That's probably the best defensive play I've seen from CHP. They got pressure on the QB and was covering the receiver.
Big defense all day. Is going to be Charlie Mack here with the return, looking for a lane pass, the 35 to the 40, and it's going to be 1st and 10 here. CHP's back in the mix, and all they need is one more touchdown. They're back in the lead, so game nowhere near over. Kenny Khan the 2nd, right side's open. Kevin Lee, a juke move, still running for a 1st down, and past the 40 to the 43. Past the 45 to the 43. CHP fans looking to see more of those plays, and he's going to get sacked. There goes Deegan with the play. Thought it was you, didn't it?
I got my hopes up. It's been a quiet game for him.
2nd and 20, and Edwards is stopped again. Deegan says hello for the 2nd time in a row, and it's a long 3rd down coming.
3rd and 25.
Left side.
The longest I've seen.
Left side open. If he got past that one man, I think that would have been a score. But 4th and 19 coming up. LGU with the stop again. Molyneux with another beastly punt inside the 10. Down at the 7. Taking a handoff here. Look for a man open and had a man, but it looks like he threw it behind the receiver. 2nd down.
I really expected CHP to take more shots like way downfield, you know? Just try to get those one-score plays because with their accuracy, you're not going to get sustained drives.
3rd down here coming up. Left side's open, and it looks like another drop there by Shepherd. Is going to be 4th and 8. And it looks like it's going to set CHP up for some real good field position again as they got to punt out the end zone. Send that one past the 45. Respectable. It's going to be Charlie Mack again. Hit right around midfield. And CHP's halfway home. Pitch left side. Edwards not going to get a big gain, but he does get a respectable 1 to 6.
I respect trying to thread the needle like that, running right in between those two.
It's one thing about Tom Edwards. He's not shy to try to take those hits. It's going to be 3rd and 4 after the drop to the right side. Kenny Khan, 14 for 30 so far. Shy of 50%. They're going to give it to Edwards, and he's not getting the first again. Stopped in 4th and 4. And thinking back on when I was doing the strategies, that's exactly what I wanted to see. Plays like that.
I bet.
It's going to be 1st down and 10 coming up. Lake Geneva after the touchback. Looking to get that offense rolling like they did in the first half. So far it's been kind of slow, but Rage is going backwards thanks to Patrick McGowan. Nothing happening on that play. And Patrick McGowan, one of those unsung heroes in my opinion on the CHP defense. Pass right side, Sean McGowan. See McGowan brothers back to back. You never know what happens in the CSFA. It's 3rd and 1. Shout out to the homie Lone Snow Troop right side here. And then double coverage, got Cerrone looking like a Isagusa Blue Lobster right there from last season, coming down with it. Got Daddy again, right side Shepard. He's just going to run through a block and he's going to get a couple more yards on top of it. Inside the 35 they go. And Lake Geneva's back on the mix. Faking a handoff here, left side, and tried to get it, looked like there was a run pass option there. It was a real quick pass after that fake, but it's going to be 2nd and 10. Passing a deep left side, and nice defense up top. 3rd and 10. Shout to
LGU trying to nail the coffin shut here.
Not playing games here. They're going to go for the 5 wide here. Dot Daddy by himself. No protection needed. And off the hands of Shepard again. And it's going to be 4th and 10 down at the 35. Not sure if they'll go for the field goal. Looks like they're punting it. I probably would have tried that one from there. But the punt does work. Looks like it's barely inside the 20. Yes, it is. That's 17.
I mean, with a rookie kicker, I don't hate that decision.
Well, Anita's a sophomore.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. A sophomore filler kicker by Caboose. Yeah, we could go ahead and wrap the 3rd quarter up. I think it's fours time up in the chat. I need to see some 4s up in there. Spam it if you need to. They're going to go for the jumbo to start out this 4th quarter. Kenny Khan under a little pressure, but still finds Waylon Jottle. Going to get around 6 or so. Number 7 gets 6.
And CHP oh man, they're doing the jumbo again.
And they're going to pitch it this time, and he's going to get stuffed again. Chris Givens on the plate, the cornerback position, making big plays too. Still have yet to see any of those big plays from Cushing. I was expecting to see a couple of them. I put him in the...
You promised we would get acquainted.
Yeah, I did promise. Hey, I put him in the same spot that I've seen other big-time players in the USFA get put in, and I don't know, it's just not working this time. I'm not really sure. But
the downside of Lee being number 3 is he wasn't even on the field for the first 2 plays.
Mm-hmm.
And on that 3rd play, he had a wide-open first down, and they just went further upfield, which is what I've been advising them to do. But
Adam Rage getting some room now, and he's going to fumble, and picked up by CHP. It's going to be Molyneux with the recovery, and CHP got the play they needed. And
that was a huge turnover.
And that was a downer after a big run play, and now Edwards is running free. He'll get to the 30. It's 2nd and 3.
They're in field goal range for him, but of course they need at least 4, so that doesn't really help him much.
Edwards again makes one juke move, and I think he got the first. Yes, he did. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up here. Kenny Khan looking. Middle of the field, not hitting that crossing pattern. It's going to be 2nd down here. This is a big day for both of these teams. Both of these teams could use the extra win, mostly on the LGU side, though, because at this point they'll be getting a lot more wins than they did last season. But CHP trying to bounce back and make sure that they stay on top of the game within the conference. It's going to be Kenny Khan looking wide open, man, not hitting his man there. And it's going to be 4th and 7, and it looks like Molyneux is going to be going out there.
Which is probably the right move.
I'd say it's the right move. Still plenty of time in the 4th. Especially after the turnover too, but it looks like it's not going to matter. It's to the left, and CHP remains down 4. LGU's going to get it back, and by the looks of it, LGU missed the field goal as well. So right now they're both down some points. Middle of the field's open, but a drop. And those are some of the plays LGU needs to capitalize on if they look to win this game. So far, Dot Daddy, they fell off at the 60%, now closer to 50. And he's going to look for a man again, and that could have been picked. Pistol formation coming. Little pressure and 3 straight passes not working for Lake Geneva, and a quick stop from CHP. No time essentially off the clock as well, so they got plenty of time to get that score. Anita with a nice play inside the 30 there. Charlie Mack doing his best to get past the 35, not going to do it, and CHP's back on the move. Kenny Khan left side and hit by Garcia past the midfield, and that's going to move CHP inside LGU territory. Nice job.
I thought Garcia was going to break. It looked like he survived the tackle.
Cage hit at the line of scrimmage, and there goes Dick Buckets again. I was what is that? Where is the homie cushion? I know I put him there. Weird day for linebackers on this side. But left side here, wide open. Kevin Lee's just going to take this one out of bounds to set up a 3rd and medium situation.
Yeah, he had to come back for the pass.
Not a lot of room to get a little extra shake and bake move, but I'm sure they'll take it a blitz and not hit right there on that pass. And 4th and 7, LG with another stop, and we're halfway through the 4th. Oh yeah, I haven't said this earlier, but if you have not seen the OCSU and Mile High game from this past week, not the past week, but for week 2, we seen something we haven't seen in a minute. We had a pretty long pick 6. Make sure you watch that game. That was a pretty crazy one. I ain't gonna lie to you, that was pretty fun. But 2nd and 7 here. Lake Geneva going for the 5 wide, looking to burn some more clock. They have the lead. Right side's wide open, and the pass looked like it was just too fast. And this passing attack for Lake Geneva slowing down at the wrong time. Handoff here. Rage fumbles again, and that's going to be another recovery for CHP. And that's just tough right there for Lake Geneva.
I mean, it's not that tough. 4 minutes left. They're still up by 4. CHP could score, and then LGU has plenty of time to answer back.
Wait, that's not going to help. There's the face mask will take him to the 2-yard line off of 1 face mask, and that's going to make it a lot easier for CHP to take this lead if they to punch it in. 14 for 34. They're going to hand off to Edwards. He's not going to get on that play, but he does fall forward for 1. 4 minutes left in the 4th. Handoff here, Cage. He almost bounced in, but another stop.
A lot of carries.
3rd and goal here at the 1. Well, they tried to run game again. That's the question. No, they will pass this time, and not happening. And Lake Geneva holds them to 3, possibly. Or will they go for it? Nope, they're going to settle for the 3. And he does not get through this time. We have ourselves a 1-point ball game. And Lake Geneva has 3 minutes to kill. H-Maniac5 in the chat says his blood pressure is rising. That's what the CSFA will do for you. Sean McGowan passed at 30, a respectable return. And that's going to set up LGU with 3 minutes and 1 second away from win number 2 if they could keep the rock. Taking a handoff here, looking left side, and that was pretty dicey there. And it's going to be 2nd and 10. Badly timed fumbles and penalties. LGU faking the handoff here. Right side's open off the hands of the receiver, and I think he had a crossing pattern a lot open than that. 3rd and 10 again. Dot Daddy looking right side and not happening. And that's going to be 4th and 10. Lake Geneva getting stopped, and CHP has the rock with less than 3. LGU can still do their thing and get the victory, but they'll need their defense a couple more times, I'm sure. 1st and 10.
I really don't know if CHP can drive down the field in this kind of time.
They're going to go 5 wide. Left side is open. Mondo does get the catch right at the 6. A gain of 9. And he is hit inbounds as well, so the clock keeps going. But they still have all 3 timeouts as well, so it's not too bad. Full pressure, throwaway, that'll stop the clock. And it's going to be 3rd and 1. And this is 4 down territory here. They definitely will go for it. It's within 3 minutes. 5 wide receivers set. A quick pitch right side, and that looked dicey. Almost interception. 4th and 1 here. LGU with a chance to get CHP off the field. They're gonna get quick pressure and picked off by Damian Chambers right in midfield. Lake Geneva taking over, and they're a few first downs, maybe 1 or 2 first downs away from icing it.
Noted that Lee was not on the field.
Not
down.
Not on the field. An offsides penalty, so the first down shall continue. 1st and 5 coming up. No timeouts burnt though, so that does work in CHP's favor. But LGU is not going in a running formation here. Right side's open. Matt Shepard makes one man miss, keeps it going inside the 20, and that's going to be first timeout called inside the 20. And Lake Geneva has a chance to put a dagger on them.
At this point, I would just do 3 straight runs, even though it would leave him with time.
No, it won't. That is a 3rd fumble again. Lake Geneva losing every single chance they get in this last quarter or so, but their defense will have to be called once again. Calamity here. Left side is open, and Waddle's catching it at the 50 and put him inside the 15 with a face mask. It's falling apart at the wrong time. Kevin Cushion, do you see it? He got 2 tackles. He did something. Right side's open. That's going out of bounds. Still flag on the play, and it's going all downhill. 2 straight penalties will put him inside the 30, and CHP's well in field goal range.
What a painful...
Edwards gets 1 yard there. Lake Geneva's going to call their timeouts now.
Yeah.
See if they can hold him away. They're going to give it to Edwards. He's going to get maybe 2. It's going to be 3rd and 3. And once again, well in field goal range here. So let's see if LGU can at least hold them to 3. Give them a chance to bounce back on the drive. Edwards does get stopped. And it's going to be 4th and 1. A big kick for Molyneux. We've seen what he did in the playoffs last year, and this is a pretty big kick right here. Straight ahead, you can't be mad at the results. And it looks like it is going to be all good to go from 43. And the CHP is going to take a 2-point lead. Tough breaks there. 3 horrible fumbles putting LGU in this position, but they could take solace in the fact that they do not need a touchdown to win this ball game now. All they need to do is get in field goal range and do exactly what CHP did, and they got themselves a lead and a victory.
I mean, worst case scenario, if they lose this, it's hard to blame anything but luck, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I really do feel CHP was outplayed tonight.
I don't think there'll be anyone in the stands or watching at home that will disagree with you on this one. There was a lot of craziness, especially in the penalty portion on both sides, that pretty much gave CHP the right away. But this game still isn't dead if they could get this first down here. 3rd and 10 coming up. Left side is open and dropped, and I think that was Shepard on the left side. And it's do or die here. They need the first, or it's going to be ball game. Quick pitch left side. Shepard not getting the first, cannot get past the defender. And I think that is going to close the deal. CHP escapes one. Wow.
Yep, 2 kneels and it's over.
Tough day there for Lake Geneva in the later portion of the game. But you can't take solace in LGU putting up a serious fight in this one nonetheless. A lot of people wrote this one off for CHP just rolling over them. But LGU stood their ground for majority of the game. And just like you said, I would say LGU pretty much outplayed them outside of some major hiccups in the later portion. Tough day overall for LGU, but CHP will move to 2-0 as we hit the final score 16-14 in favor of CHP. And you see right there, Kevin Lee, offensive player of the game, 12 catches, 191 yards, got the touchdown. Forced fumble there by Patrick McGowan and 7 tackles. Big days by the homies. And outside of the completion percentage, that daddy had a respectable game for his second game in the CSFA as well. Even getting 2 touchdowns, didn't throw an interception. Kenny Khan on the other side, solid as well. He did throw the interception, but was able to get that early touchdown there with 253 yards. Let's go and check the rest of the stats here. Matt Shepard, 12 catches, 125 yards, 2 TDs, 7 tackles, and 3 tackles for loss there for Dick Butkus. I was expecting that to be the homie Cushing there, but it is what it is. That's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. Going into the rushing side, I think successful for what I was trying to do for Tom Edwards, held him under 2.5. That was my goal there. Just couldn't get the proper plays late, but solid job overall from CHP and Lake Geneva in this one. Waylon Jotto, 4 for 27. Mondo Garcia for 435, and Gus Cerrone and Nathaniel Darby had some solid games as well on the back end there. On defense, Molyneux there with 6 tackles, Ethan Moore with 4 tackles, Patrick McGowan once again with 7. Charlie Mack had a forced fumble and a deflected pass, no tackles there, but still solid. Kyle Brenger with 10 tackles. It looks like Damian Chambers got that interception, 4 tackles. Let's see, and looks like Chris Gibbons had 5. Going into the total plays, it started out with Lake Geneva with a lot of plays, but it ended out CHP closed them out with total plays. That definitely helped their cause. Not a lot of conversions in that second half there for Lake Geneva. I think that was one of the turning points there for CHP to get back into it. 277 to 267, very balanced. And let's see, 3 turnovers for Lake Geneva, 1 for CHP. And those fumbles there, 2 of them in the second half. Actually, it was 2 or 3 in the second half. I'm not sure if it was all 3 in the second half.
Yeah,
but
same here. I think there was one in the end of the first.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But let's go over these stats real quick. At the end of the day with 48% passing. Adam Rage 13 for 3. And let's see. Already went through Cerrone, Darby, and Shepard. Solid days.
Hold on a moment.
Mm-hmm.
We just spotted. Their running game, they had as many fumbles as yards.
Oh, yeah, that's tough. Yeah, you can't be doing that. That's why you got to keep on updating. But when you are going up against some of the top-tier teams, that is going to happen sometimes. And I didn't want to take away the run game sometimes. I want to make sure they get their pieces in. And Adam Rage did pretty good in the last game. Let me see. Sean McGowan had 2 for 24 on the day. Looks like Adam Rage with 3 for 7 in the receiving side. Higglesbottom got 1 target. And it looks like the tight end had a few targets as well. Shout out to the new tight end. Could not get in catches, but we'll get you on the board eventually. Brenger led the way with 10. Butkus with 7. Givens with 5. Cushing ends the day with 4. Chambers had 4 in the interception. Dion Claire had 3, and let me see if there's any other one. Xavier Ali with 2,
Nice.
Garrett Evans with 1, and let me see if there's anyone else. Damian Wolf there got 1, and that's all the users there. Xavier Ali had a return game for us right there, 3 for 24. McGowan 5 for 107 on the kick return, solid job, and only 1 field goal missed, and that was actually a big one. Considering that 1 miss from 30 yards, I believe, definitely could have kept them at least within 1 point if they kept them out kept CHP out the end zone. So real big miss there, and
they lost by 2, so that would have been the game.
Right. 44% there for Khan. So both quarterbacks went under 50% in regards to passing. Edwards starts again, 2.1, solid job on the day. Cage, see Alex Rage and Alex, see Adam Rage,
yep,
Alex Cage, stop with the same names almost. 12 for 191 once again for Lee. Waylon Jotto 4 for 27, Mondo with 435, and that's pretty much all the receiving game for him. Hell, that's really about it on that side. I wasn't expecting that. Defense,
getting 0 drops in this game was huge.
Yeah, all those targets. See, I already knew he was going to get. I wasn't even thinking about you. I was like, man, I'm just going to work around you. We'll stop the other stuff. McGowan there with 7. Molyneux with 6. Jake Molyneux with 6. Flame Dragon with 6. Ethan Moore with 4. That's the homie Waters. I'm thinking about making my bot. Thinking about making it. I might do it. Tonight. Pablo Sanchez 3rd with 3. And let's see if there's any other users here. On defense, there goes Charlie Mack. He had a forced fumble, deflect the pass there. Ryan Marshall did not get the stat sheet. That's all the users there. Charlie Mack 648 on the day. Waylon Jotto 3 for 53.
Did the fumble recoveries not show up?
Yeah, they're right here. Rivera, Molyneux, and Moore recovered them.
Oh, okay.
And who forced them? It's looks like defensive lineman, McGowan, and Mack. They forced them. Let's see here. Waylon Jotto 3 for 53 on the kick return, solid day. And Molyneux also missed one as well. So if they both made them, it will be the same. So yeah, the score will be pretty much the same, right? Cool. And we'll check the punting stats as we always do post game, but we are over with the CSFA week number 2. And how are you feeling about the start of the season? We're 2 weeks down for the CSFA. What you thinking over there?
I mean, I'm just glad to see LGU be a competitive team this year. I know last year was rough on them. It's nice to see that this won't be more of the same.
Most definitely. We've seen like multiple 38-3 type games, and they won a pretty good one week 1. They were close to beating a conference champion this week. Looks like it's starting to turn up a little bit, and it definitely get even stronger as the games go along. They keep on updating. So keep your heads up, Lake Geneva. Central Houston, you're still one of the top dogs from what I'm seeing overall with regards to just talent. So I'm seeing some big things for you two as well. And I'm also seeing some big things for the rest of the teams in the CSFA as well. We'll have to wait until next Wednesday to figure out what happens in week number 3. So make sure you show some love to the channel and all the good stuff. Like we always say, it should be a fun ride as it always is. But we got one more game for week number 2 for the USFA, and it will be a CSFA battle we're used to seeing. It's going to be West versus Bridges part 1 in the USFA. St. Louis versus Pittsburgh. It's going to be amazing, and I'll be back in the booth once again for it. So make sure you watch, show some love to your homies. A quick prediction for them. Who's going to win? Kobe, still with me?
Yep.
Yeah, quick prediction. West versus Bridges in the USFA. Who you got?
I'm very sorry. I didn't hear which teams you said.
Sean Bridges and James West. First meetup in the USFA. Pittsburgh. Who you got? Who you got?
I gotta give it to West, and I think it says more about the teams than the QBs, but
okay.
Yeah, I am thinking West.
Okay. I ain't mad at you, but we're gonna go ahead and wrap this one up here. It's been your boy Stacks and the homie Casey Colby in the booth, and we'll see you for tomorrow's USFA Primetime game. I'll go ahead and upload this one that we just had to the YouTube so you can get your sim attendance. But sayonara, stay safe, and we'll talk to you later.